Happe, thank you so much. Dear friends, today we have already heard about Timo's story. He said that 10 years is not that much. Yes, if your business is walking has been around for quite a while. But let's look at Emmanuel. He just said that he has been working with artificial intelligence for 3 years, and now he is presenting on this stage. My name is Antti Merilehto. I'm the author of the book, Executive's Travel Guide to Artificial Intelligence. I'm going to tell you about the speed of AI, how fast it is, why should you care, and why you need to act now. This is a typical view when you go to movies in US. Unlike if you go to, let's say, a swimming hole in the countryside where you have 3 types of soda, this is the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine that has 150 types of different sodas. So you have regular Coke, cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, with less sugar, with no sugar at all, so on and so forth. And after, yes, you bought the popcorn, you bought the ticket, you take your 2.1 liter cup, which is a large one, and fill it. Every time you fill it, the data goes to Coca-Cola R&D. And I mean, if you take Fanta, the whole glass, so what? But there were people who took 2/3 of Sprite and 1/3 of cherry Coke. They mixed it themselves to create a cherry soda Sprite. And there were enough of these people that Coca-Cola wanted to try the 14 million servings, end of last year, daily, the data points that they have. There was enough volume. By the way, when I say 14 million data points, 14 million servings, to a startup crowd, they go like, it takes us 2 years to get 14 million data points. Yeah, that's it. When you have a lot of data, you have a lot of power. But you were able to bring products to markets that you already know that people want. I often talk to decision makers in companies, CEOs, and I ask them what it would do to your cash flow, to your profitability, if you'd be able to introduce products and services that you already know that your customers want. And at one setting, I had a great, he was sitting in the middle of the crowd. What do you mean cash flow? It's a monopoly. Once you go to a movie, where else do you buy your soda? I said, yeah, that's true. What is the biggest sales channel for soft drinks in the US? Grocery stores? Yes. So here you're able to test what people really want and then bring it to other channels. And we are not even talking about artificial intelligence yet. My story to artificial intelligence started actually in this same building. It was an event of Slush, and I was asked to moderate a discussion on artificial intelligence. The lady sitting behind me is from a company called Iris AI. Their mission is to read each and every scientific paper that is published. And there are 3,000 of those every day. To give that resource that is already put out, so if any of you, or those of you who have written scientific papers, you know the amount of sweat, the amount of coffee, and how clean your house is. Everything that is put already to the place. And now, how many people will utilize that? That's what Iris AI does. At a certain industry, it takes 90 days from the idea through research to go, no-go decision. Iris AI is able to do that in 30 days. What would that do to your cash flow, your go-to-market time, if you could do that faster? These things are happening today. At a data center, the biggest bill that you get if you run a data center is the energy bill. And there, normally, if you have a group of human beings doing optimizing, you get 0.8%. Artificial intelligence did this in 3 days, minus 15%. And if you still tell me that, yeah, AI is just a hype cycle literature thing, I say, dear friend, minus 15% on your biggest cost. That's reality, that's today. We've heard already about AI, what it does. If a machine does something that is considered intelligent, if it would be done by a human being, that's artificial intelligence. Machine learning if a machine learns from the data, gets better at it, whatever we need it to do, we talk about machine learning. And then deep learning, it's easiest to define. If it is a neural network that has several layers, we talk about deep learning. And this is the key to solve really difficult problems. When I wrote the book, we had a really nice relationship with the editor, except one time she called me, Antti, your chapter on the Asian chess, as it's called, the game of Go, is really long. I go, yeah? Could it be shorter? I go, no. Okay. The reason is that you don't have to be interested in the game of Go. But Go game, which was invented 2,500 years ago, said to be the most complex of any board games. And because all of these board games, you have all the information possible in the world when you look at that board. 19 times 19 board, blacks and whites. Whoever has more room on the board conquered at the end of the game is the winner. And this has been something that human beings have always been the champions, because you need intuition. Chess was won 1997 by a machine. But this, when you look at the best Go machines, the computers, it would be challenging a grandmaster in Go would be saying like, I take a spoon and I challenge someone with a caterpillar. I challenge you to a game of digging a hole. And they go like, brum, I won. The level has been the same. The same people who created the data center, minus 15%, wanted to try this. And they created AlphaGo. They contacted Lee Sedol. Few words about Lee Sedol. At the age of 8, he moved from a small island to Seoul to be at the Master Kwan's Academy. He played 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. He became professional as an early teenager, world champion in early 20 years. Here, he's 30 years, 18 times world champion, ranked number 2. What Roger Federer is to chess, this guy is to Go. And they want to challenge him to a 5-game tournament. There's a great movie on this, and I want to show you the trailer because it tells a great story.
Go is the world's oldest continuously played board game. It is one of the simplest and also most abstract.
Beating a professional player at Go is a long-standing challenge of artificial intelligence.
Everything we've ever tried in AI just falls over when you try the game of Go.
The number of possible configurations of the board is more than the number of atoms in the universe.
AlphaGo found a way to learn how to play Go.
So far, AlphaGo has beaten every challenge we've given it, but we won't know its true strength until we play somebody who is at the top of the world, like Lee Sedol.
A match like no other is about to get underway in South Korea.
Lee Sedol is to Go what Roger Federer is to tennis.
Just the very thought of a machine playing a human is inherently intriguing.
The place is a madhouse.
Welcome to the Deep Mind Challenge.
The whole world is watching.
Can Lee Sedol find AlphaGo's weakness? Whoa. Is there, in fact, a weakness?
The game kind of turned on its axis.
Look at his face.
That is not a confident face.
It's developing into a very, very dangerous fight.
Ooh, hold the phone. Lee has left the room.
In the end, it is about pride.
I think there's something went wrong.
Yeah, it's made a mistake.
He's got to pronounce American.
These ideas that are driving AlphaGo are going to drive our future.
This is it, folks.
Five-game tournament. AlphaGo, the machine, won 4 games. The human won 1. The speed of AI. 2,500 years, human beings have been the champions in Go. Not anymore. The version of AlphaGo, Lee Sedol, which played there, learned how to play AlphaGo from 30 million situations taken from 160,000 different Go games. So it learned by looking, and it copied itself, and it became better. But the next version, AlphaGo 0, where the results were published in the prestigious Nature, learned from nothing. It was given the Go board. This is how you win. You're not allowed to throw a basketball on it. Go. Dear friends, it took 3 days to win Lee Sedol. It took 40 days to win the previous best. And after that, AlphaGo Zero was given a black belt of the highest degree by the Go Federation. In the film, there's one really interesting and important point. You can find Alphabet or Google, Eric Schmidt, and the other of the founders, Sergey Brin, there. How are you going to choose to spend your time if not to learn how to do with AI, what AI is capable? If these leaders choose to go there to Seoul, to Korea, to understand, what should you do? This is one of the best pictures that I've seen on AI. It's adapted from Stephen van Belleghem. And if you think that operational efficiency is what Lee Sedol spent his whole life, to be really good at Go, and still a machine wiped him away, then where are the emotional skills? And if we look at customer experience, the business value in the middle, it is the overlap of these two. What I learned in my time writing that book is that as humans, we need to use empathy to be better at it, to be humans. What is the data that you already have that you could utilize to bring out products and services that people already want? You're the decision makers, you know it better than me. Whatever you're going to do, learn AI. There's a free course that started this week by Helsinki University and Reactor, Elements of AI. Start it. Read something, take a course, go to YouTube. What is AI about? But please, do it today. My name is Antti Merilehto. Thank you.